Everybody doing out there? Can you dig all of that? That's a little Peter Green shout out, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Green, of course, passed away this weekend. I still need an extension cord for these ear cords, earphones, things. Folks, greetings to you. Monday, it's our Fishman Takeover. This particular Les Paul I have here, this is a custom shop, 57 featherweight from Wildwood. It's a Wildwood spec, but I have the Fishman Fluence delicious open core classic humbuckers. They have a bunch of delicious tones, avails. So here's the regular neck pickup. And there's a second voice to that channel, or that particular pickup. Or the third one, which is a coil tap, which really sounds. Back to humbucker. you dig it? A little bit of albatross for you there. Mm-hmm. A little bit of albatross from you there. If you go on the Inners Googles, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, someone has compiled a delicious, like, bootleg record of Peter Green playing with John Mayall's Blues Breakers in 1967. And there is some devastating material on there. And, of course, when he first got in the Blues Breakers, you know, a lot of times he would use that bridge pickup Clapton-y thing, but as he really kind of stepped into his own thing and said, I'm doing my own thing, a lot of neck pickup tone. When he did go to the bridge, it was a nice, scratchy, delicious Les Paul tone. And then that middle position, he had Out of Phase, of course, of all those delicious sounds were at hand. But he did a little version of that, all you're loving is loving. And he's on the neck pickup. It just sounds, let's just mess around with that one a little bit, Dylan James. It goes into that shuffle at one point. Can you dig it? Oh, you love that's a good little ditty for the kids. The Lotus Rush by way of John Mayall's Blues Breakers there. And curious what you think of locking tremolo guitars. Have you ever owned one? Phil, I have not. I've never had a locking tremolo. Yeah, that is the Koch amplifier back there. Although I see the need for it, and I think it would be cool if you're into that kind of whammy activity and so on and so forth. I like to play a tremolo arm, but I like to have access to the behind the nut stuff, which sounds weird. But that's why I never used a locking tremolo. Long gray mirror next. Can't help about the shape I'm in. I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs are thin. Never remember that ascending thing. Oh, what are you going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Rod asks an interesting question. Linda Carter as Wonder Woman, 1976 or 76 Les Paul? I'm going to just go with yes on that, okay? Yes on all of it, okay? Mary Kay versus the 56 neck profile. Spider, that neck on those run of Mary Kay's, it's a little beefy. It's like a 55 Strat neck. It's that kind of bigger C. I like a little V in there, but I'm good with either one, to be honest with you. If I had my preference, I'd probably got I would like a little bit of a V flavor. I purchased a 335 from Wildwood and mentioned your name. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. They just sent me a delicious 345 that I'm going to use in the live stream tomorrow. And then another cool Paul Reed Smith guitar. And a Friedman guitar as well. So have fun with those. Robert asked, just watched your July 24th version of Little Wing with the jazz chords. Could you please play that again? Well, we could, of course. I should say that that little series of changes I adopted from a version I heard Eric Gales do. It's these ascending chords. So, of course, Little Wing is usually just E to G major, E minor, to G major, A minor, back to E minor, then B minor, B flat major, which is funny because for years I thought it was B flat minor. Either one works. Okay, C minor to C major, to G major, to F major, to C, to D, and then to add the funky chords, you go like, this is like an E minor. I just added this chord of my own volition. And then D over F sharp to G, G sharp diminish, and then A minor 11, B minor 11. This chord I'm choosing to call first inversion A minor chord if you want, but it's like A, E, and then A I got on top, and then a C natural in the bottom. And then this chord is functioning as a diminished chord, but I think of it as like, here's a D13, and I've got an E flat in the bass or a D sharp, depending on how you want to look at it. And then to E minor. And then to an F9. And then you go to your B minor. And then I'm throwing this little rascal in, which is a flat 9 with a flat of fifth. And then A minor. And then G13, F13, C9, and D9, right? So it's like, Well, all right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Someone asked for the adult chord infused and imbued version of Little Wing, and away we went. Can you dig it? Will you dig it? Play I Need Your Love So Bad. Oh, that's a good one too, isn't it? I need one. A little hint of that mighty selection of version of I Need Your Love So Bad by old Peter Green. B.B. King did a version of it. Allman Brothers did a version of it. Later, about Little John, I can't remember the original guy, did the original. Can you dig it? Mm-hmm. Oh, but Gary Moore did it as well. All right. Anyways, you're getting the idea. These are these Fishman Fluence classic humbuckers. They just sound magnifico on this doggone guitar. Can you dig it all? Will you dig it? Oh, that would be a good one too. One of these days we'll do it. I don't know if I can do it today, but we'll get that one going though. You know, it's another tune that Peter Green did. We recorded a version of this as well. It's an old Freddie King song called "The Stumble." We can do that one. There you go. There you go. Peter Green's best recording. Well, it's hard to say. There's a lot of good stuff out there, diggity dog it. My favorite record is probably Then Play On. The Live in Boston is fantastic. There's a collection called Green is Blues or something. It's like a 2-disc collection of stuff that's got great stuff on it. Oh, the live TV or video stuff from the Playboy Mansion is great when they're doing "Baby, you got to rock." I'll be Sam said he would like to hear the Them's the Break version with the Hey Godzilla. Oh, yes, we did that the other night with the full-on band. Let me just share this thing quick. I don't think I shared this. Sometimes I gotta share. It's nice to share sometimes for the kids. I'm gonna share it. Share. Sharing it for the kids. What am I doing here? I'm going to share it over here. The Gristle Kingdom. Sharing to the Gristle Kingdom. I just did it. I'm a sharer of things, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just be clear about that. I'm going to also share it to the Koch Marshall Trio page. We did a live show from this very room with Toby the other night. And boy, we had a good old time. And but obviously Toby lives up in Minnesota, so we can't do these every time we do a live thing. We just can't do it. So that's a special deal. We're going to try to do that every other week. So next one, I think we'll do a gated one, a gated thing. We'll promote it accordingly and remind people, and they could come.
We'll probably have the event set up today or tomorrow, so
yes.
We'll start promoting the ticket sales very soon. Yes,
we will have a notice of when you can get involved with that particular scenario. We will do that soon. Yes. Shout out to the Mighty Polka Floyd Show. All right, let's see what I want to do. I want to switch over here, I reckon, to give a little love out to this delicious creature right here. This is the my signature Reverend Gristle Master guitar in black. This black with the larger neck profile is available only at Wildwood Guitars, and they happen to have some in stock as we speak, which usually never is the case because thank God they're selling. So if you are into getting a Gristle Master with the Fishman Fluence Gristle Tone pickups already installed in it, in a special color of this glorious black with a larger neck profile. Larger neck being like a November of '56 type of a thing. Sounds good. I'll tell you that right now. Dylan does speak. He does indeed. He does.
From time to time.
Yes. People wanted to hear a little version of Real Mother For You. We could probably do that. Gonna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. It'd be a damn sight cheaper, yes it would. Start riding a bike. They making milk out of powder. got the babies crying. The rent's going up higher. Got the parents lying. Oh, it's a real mother for you. Makes you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover that it's a real mother for you, yeah. You're gonna go to a disco, dance your troubles away. Dance to the music, yeah, 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 that the DJ plays. And when the lights come on, like you knew they would, you go home and face the music that don't sound too good. Lord, it's a real mother for you. Gonna wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover that it's a real mother for you, yeah. Makes you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover that it's a real mother for you, yeah. Or it's a real motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. Can you dig it? Bob Barris, noticing our fine Tascam Model 24. Yes, Tascam has helped us out a great deal in upping our game here in the Orange Room, where everything you're hearing right now is going through that mighty Model 24, as was our live stream that we did on Saturday night with Toby, which you can see on our YouTube channel and Facebook pages, and you can still contribute if you'd like to, particularly to the band fund. Can you dig it? Which phaser sounds magnificent? You know what? I do. That's my son back there on the drums. That's Dylan Koch. Someone asked, "Hey, that drummer's pretty good." Yes, he is a good fella. B flat 13 to an A flat 13. Yeah, and I use just by. It looks weird, but. It's a Phase 95. Yes, it is, and it sounds good. It's MXR Phase 95. And I have the speed on it about 10 o'clock-ish, between 10 and 11. And I've got it so just the blue light is pulsating. There's 3 different settings on there, and this is the one that sounds the closest. I like that. Lisa is asking, is there a black faceplate version of your signature amp? Actually, the prototype one that I had, and I still have, had the black faceplate, but now all the rest of them are silver face. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Oh, Dylan reminds me of The Price is Right when he shows off the Tascam. Dylan, do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the Model 24. Delicious sounds and recording capabilities. Blasting forth on the internet, providing great sonic malfeasance to one and all. Take it, each. Wow, I don't know what happened there, but I kind of enjoyed it. A little stream of consciousness of some form or another. Tell Dylan to play some Ginger Baker stuff. We could do that. Turn the phaser off. Driving in my car, smoking my cigar. The only time I'm happy is when I play my guitar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? That's for those of you who listen to those old live Cream records. So some guy, it's getting kind of weird. Well, if you haven't listened to those records, I bet it might have been a little weird. But there you go. That's what you do here. Yeah. Little Ginger Baker action back there. Am I right or am I right? And doggone it. We're using a wah-wah pedal on one of your songs. I don't have a wah-wah pedal set up right now, so everything you hear is just the amp, and I do have that Phase 95 lurking. Can you dig it? Drum heat. I want to switch over to the acoustic here for a minute for our last remaining moments of the day. Our remains of the day. How's everybody doing out there? You all right? You having fun? Dylan is an awesome drummer. Thank you, Barry. Did you hear that, Dylan?
Thank you very much.
Positive reinforcement. There's a song called Dylan the Villain. Yes. That was a combination of Dylan the Villain and Isla Rose, ladies and gentlemen, from the Gristle catalog. Oh, you want some bros, do you? I don't even know which ones I know that I could sing. Let me see what we can do. Let's do a little.
Midnight Rambler, any of those tunes?
Oh, you want to do? I don't know if I can do this song. You could try it. I don't know if I can sing it, but we live. People say that you're no good. I wouldn't cut you loose, baby, if I could. I seem to stay down on the ground. Baby, I'm too far gone to turn around. If only you will make up your mind. Tell me where you're going, or leave me there behind. Well, woman, you got those come and go blues. Well, woman, you got those come and go blues. And you got me feeling like a fool. Can't remember the words. Well, woman, you got those come and go blues. Well, woman, you've got those come and go blues. Lord, you got me feeling like a fool. Round and round we go. Don't ask me why I stay here, 'cause I don't know. Well, maybe I'm a fool to care, but without your sweet love, baby, I would be nowhere. So here I stand, locked in your web, till that day I might find someone else. I don't know just when that will be. I don't know. I can't say 'cause I can't see. sail on. You just go your way and I'll go mine. Seems to me that I once heard everything is finally cured by time. Sail on. I'll just wish you good luck, and I'll see you when you come next time. Well, woman, you've got those come and go blues. Well, woman, you've got those come and go blues. Lord, you got me feeling like a fool. Just like that. We wing that one. Could remember. Round and round. What I couldn't. Every time I think round and round, I would think sail on, and it got me screwed up. I had to wait it out. I had to wait out till it came in there. Round and round. We did it.
Question time.
Question time. You're all set, Dylan James. Just so you know, folks, this is my Martin reimagined 00028 with a factory-installed Fishman Matrix Infinity pickup and preamp, and I'm going straight into the Fishman Loudbox Performer amplifier, which has an SM57 in front of it. That's what's going into there. Into the Tascam Model 24, into Logic, into OBS, out through Restream. That's what's happening. Can you dig it? What size is your kick drum, Dylan? Is that how big is it? 18-inch. Yeah, we did some different tunes for you all today. Good, clean fun. No, I'm in open G tuning. Open G, open G. I usually do my open G tuning stuff in there. Right? We're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee. That's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, we are going to be streaming at 3 p.m. Central, and we're taking the rest of the week off. But we'll be back next Monday and letting the good times roll. So this is our only Fishman takeover for the week. Tomorrow will be our only Wildwood takeover for the week, but we shall return next week in full glory. Can you dig it? Mm-hmm. Yes. The Martin. Yes, you missed the whole stream. We're at the tail end. But the good thing about the internet is that it lives. It lives on. You can watch it from Fishman's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. Of course, it'll be on Facebook as well. Where is your Hammond player? He does not live in town. That is a special occasion. He lives in Minneapolis, which is 5 hours away. So every other week he'll be in town to do these. This is what I like to hear. I'm a slave to succulents. And to allure. Yeah. Thank you very much. What mic is dangling in front of your Koch amp? That is the, it is an M Audio Solaris condenser mic. Do you ever drool while you're playing? Yes, Tom, it happens every now and again. That's the Doc Watson tune. That's my arrangement is based on the Chet Atkins version, actually, that I mutated a little bit. Thanks you, Jody. That's very nice to say. Did you ever see a vehicle not of this world? No, but apparently the Pentagon has them, ladies and gentlemen. That's been talked about. I just find it so odd that that's not the first thing you hear about in the news. The Pentagon says, hey, we got some vehicles. They're not of this world, but carry on. I mean, I love Regis Philbin, and I'm very sad that he's gone. But space vehicles, surprised that's not the lead story. But, you know, who am I? Who am I to judge? Guitar sounds good. Again, this is my Martin 0028 reimagined. I got this a couple 3 years ago, and I had the Fishman Matrix Infinity preamp and pickup installed at the factory, which you can do because Fishman and Martin have been working together many years, coming up with excellent guitar amplification pickup situations. That sounds so dirty. And I'm going right into the Fishman Loudbox Performer amplifier, and it's being mic'd by just an SM57. And it sounds doggone good. Can you dig it? That's a conspiracy, man, says Ryan. Otherworldly acoustic vehicle, maybe so. We watched Signs last night for the heck of it with old Mel Gibson. Just prepare ourselves, you know. Love your work on Roger Powell's album. Well, thank you very much. That was fun to do. Do you ever play Hear My Train? We do play Hear My Train A-Comin' every now and again. Hear my train a-comin'. Yes. Yeah. All right, folks, it's about that time. It is 5:09. It's been fun spending some time with you on this Monday. We thank you for tuning in. Don't be afraid to... I'm seeing more questions come in. Someone asked if I get overwhelmed by the questions coming in. Sometimes I look at them like, I can't answer them all. Oh, Lord. But I do what I can. What was I going to say? Oh, we appreciate you tuning in. Any questions on any of my stuff that's available, you certainly can go to gregkoch.com, which is my website. That's where my records are available, and certainly all my instructional materials. I got about 17 books, and books with CDs, books with DVDs, or with video content, DVDs, just standalone. I got my Gristle King pedals there, all kinds of stuff at the old, and Skype lessons. I do a few Skype lessons a week. They come in at a rate that I can deal with, which is good. And I enjoy doing. I got one tonight, as a matter of fact. So they're hour-long lessons, and you can get them through my website. And people always ask, do I need to be prepared for these things? Usually what happens on the lessons, people come in and they're like, you know, hey, I'm curious about you. I see you do these chords, and what are you doing when you're doing this? And I go, oh, it goes like this. And then I'm usually caffeinated, and I go, and they go, wow. And then they go, you know, I was thinking about these kind of licks, and how do you do that Chicken Picket thing? And hey, how do you do the Travis Pickett thing? And oh, that song of yours, this, how do you do that? Or, you know, I like when, and that's all you need is a couple questions coming in, or something like that, and then I just take it from there. And then you can record them if you want, as long as they don't end up on YouTube. I don't care. You can record them for your personal edification. Can you dig it? What do you usually have the gain settings on the Koch amp for the Orange Room? That's an excellent question. I was just describing this to someone the other day who has one of my amps and wanted to know how I ran it. I keep the actual master volumes on the individual channels kind of low because there's an overall master on top. So on the top you have the OTS feature, which has a gain and a volume. I turn those all the way up. I pack them up. pack them up, I dime them. Okay, so they're full up. A lot of times on the clean channel, if I'm using a more of a single coilish type of sound, I might have the gain at 12 o'clock. I only have the master on about 1 o'clock. Because if I get any more than that, when I hit the OTS, it won't be a boost, right? So I want that OTS to function as a boost. So I don't want to get much over 1 o'clock on the gain on either channel. On the lead channel, I have the gain set to about 3 o'clock, and I have the master for that channel set about 1 o'clock again. And then I take the master volume, and when I'm just kind of messing around, I might have it at maybe 9 o'clock. But when I'm playing with Dylan, I'll have it on 3 o'clock. So it's pretty well cranked. But again, because I don't have the masters cranked, it's not like, it's still loud as hell. Don't get me wrong. And I put it on full power. You can either have it 25 watts or 100 watts. Or no, 25 watts or 50 watts, sorry. And I keep it on 50 watts all the time. I like a little bit extra power. Unlimited power. Can you dig it? All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in today. We really appreciate it, as always. Tomorrow at 3 p.m., we will engage in Spirited Congress once again. Yes, I did. I did a Peter Green tribute, this whole first part of this set. What would you say the Greg amp is more or less Marshall voiced? No. I mean, it has Marshally sounds in it, but the clean sound is absolutely phenomenal. And it gets Fendery clean, but it actually does some things that the Fendery clean doesn't do. It doesn't do that. Well, it doesn't do the spiky thing, and the bottom end doesn't fart out. It's a majestic amplifier. I was just thinking how damn lucky I am to have an amp that bears my name, doggone it, in more ways than one. I've got the company name, which is the same name as mine. Of course, that's just by coincidence. What is it? But the actual signature amp, the Greg, but it has everything I have want on the amp, so it's perfect. Howard, you can rewatch the thing from the beginning, if you will, on YouTube. So just wait till it's done. It'll take for a minute for it to be uploaded, but once it's uploaded, you can go to the begins and check it out. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. It was a pleasure. We had fun today. We always have fun, but today we had a lot of fun. Phil asks one last question: have you ever tried it with 12-inch speakers? Yes, the combo comes with 10s, but actually when I gig with the band now, I use the head and 212 cabinet because I need to move a little bit more air, and it sounds freaking glorious. Okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see.